Hey everyone, this is your cncHD and welcome to another replay commentary. In today's video we are going to take a look at the current event called Mirror Tournament, hosted by Easy from the GameReplays.org staff team. Here in this event we have, like the name tells, a lot of mirror games, and in this first match we are looking at plant waste for the first map, and we have at the bottom left corner the cyan colored nuke general of Prince Kassad himself, and in the top right corner we have FunGe, no idea how to pronounce it, I will just call him FunGe or FunGe. FunGe it is. Okay, so let's start with the replay. I'm a bit rusty here, so excuse me if I'm not missing everything. So here on plant waste we have one main supply and two second supplies. So second supply, third supply. So lots of resources in the beginning to start with. For the tech buildings we have an oil at the top, oil refinery, and at the bottom an oil refinery as well. Same with another big supply dock. So lots of resources here mixed with two oil rigs in the middle. We can see that FunGe is going for that second supply. By the way, FunGe, if that is the wrong pronunciation of your name, please correct me. And we can see that Prince Kassad is going for two war factories and two supply centers. Main build as the tank general, the build which you most of the time see from a tanky general. We have the same here from FunGe, two supplies, two war factories, and a dozer is moving here down to the next big supply dock. But we can see that a Battlemaster, a nuke Battlemaster, is coming here to the bottom right, and I already screwed that up. It was not a tank general but a nuke general. How could I mess that up? Oh dear. Bit tired here, sorry. So, listening outpost coming in to intercept that, but I think the dozer is going down, and that big time looks like it. Dozer being very hurt. Listening outpost is not coming in time to secure that dozer. We have some aggression here in the middle. Listening outpost been taken up by two Battlemasters, and here at the top listening outpost coming in to flank Prince Kassad. A supply center going up there, but the listening outpost is going to see that. We have 900 cash for Kassad. He is not seeing his Doom there on the left. Doom now approaching, and another listening outpost coming in from the middle. You can also see that FunGe is going for that supply now as expected, and he's sending in more listening outposts. Really good build in a nuke mirror, which is also a good build is an airfield. Airfield also very good build in nuke mirror for that big helix with 5 tank characters inside to target the nuke Battlemasters. But we don't see that kind of building from both players. We see a double propaganda center. FunGe is going to be finished earlier with his propaganda center and is going to have his Lotos out sooner. So second supply is being harassed here, and FunGe is going through that and is taking out that dozer. And there is only one dozer here at the left. Propaganda center not finishing, and the nuke Battlemasters, 5 of them, holy shit, intercepted that attack and could not hold back the attack against the dozer, and dozer died. Very sad. Both players sitting on only one dozer, and both dozers are very secure, but nuke Battlemasters, as we know, are very fast, so both players need to be very careful. Barracks is going up, and mines have here been deployed by FunGe, and Kassad saw that, if he looked at the screen of course. We also have some aggression here happening at the bottom right. Listening outpost been taken out, tank hunters been killed, and no Battlemasters been destroyed. Dragon tank coming in to clear out a few buildings. and we see the first overlord. Prince Kassad now also finished his propaganda center, barracks going up as well for him, no airfield yet. Dragon intercepted, not able to destroy a building there, only cleared out one garrison building. Overlord needs to retreat because of that garrison building. He needs to wait for the ECM, which is going to arrive any second now. We have 400 cash for FunGe and the Black Lotus, and we have for Kassad 2000 cash. And secured supply docks in both corners, very much like to see that. And a double overlord pumpage here, pump ONH from the German Kassad player. And another battlemaster moving in here to the right, and the listening outpost moving to the top. Big army coming in here from the top. We have also Black Lotus for Kassad now. So both players sitting on the beautiful Black Agent. We have one coming in here in the middle, capturing these oil derricks, and the Kassad Stealthy Lotus is coming in the middle as well. Overlord is escaping, barely surviving that, but the two ECM bodyguards are being picked off by the overlords. Lotus needs to be very, very careful. If both overlords shoot at that Lotus, she is going to take a horrible death. But Lotus very, very quick here with the disabling. Overlord here destroying the tank. Also, Lotus needs to be very careful because there is a very dangerous barrel of death there right next to her, and you don't want to camp right next to that. That is ensured death. If the Overlord shoots at you, barrel will blow up and Lotus will also blow up, and we don't want to have that happen to our beautiful Black Ancient. Two more Battlemasters coming in at the top. The Dozer still in danger, but still keeping himself in the game. And Kassad, wise decision, placing down that command center for himself, enabling him to rebuild his dozers, which is very important at this state of the game with 6 minutes and 40 seconds in. Both Black Asians see themselves and must be thinking, hey, that's my twin sister, hey, what's up, how are you? And the twin sister running away, Overlord being big boom here, and Lotus capturing these oil derricks now. So Kassad sitting on 1000 cash, he has a nice map control. Kassad for some reason don't like these buildings, which I really don't understand. I think that is not appreciated that he finished off these beautiful buildings. Second oil derrick now under capture, 3 overlords coming in, 3 ECMs against 3 overlords, 6 overlords, holy shit! 6 overlords and an airfield going up. That's what I like to see. The overbitch, yeah. Black Lotus capturing back these oil derricks. 6 overlords going at rampage here. That is a wave of death. Holy shit! And that Lotus does not want to be here. Another Black Lotus capturing these oil derricks back. It's a back and forth here for both players, and I really like to see that action. We don't have an airfield yet, but we have a command center for FunGe, or FunGe, however you want to pronounce that. And we have both artillery strikes at the same time, and both nuke bombers at the same time. That is big action ensured. Nuke bomber and artillery strike going down here at the oil, and the other strike here going at the supply and the war factory, finishing off that supply. This one oil derrick still in the game here with 1 HP. Looks like one of these players was sick and tired of trading these oil derricks with the other player, so he just destroyed one of them. The 2 supplies still not taken by both players. It looks like Kassad is doing a fantastic job at securing them, but not a fantastic job at sending a dozer to that spot. I correct myself, he now sent the dozer to that spot, so I did not say anything. Nice protection here at the top. Kassad really has a lot of map control. He knows what's going on except for Black Lotus. Black Lotus can sneak in anytime. Sneaky Helix is coming in, but FunGe sees this. FunGe, whatever, sees this. He knows what's coming, at least I hope so. And those are in a danger, losing that propaganda center. Not sure if he cancelled it. I don't think he cancelled it. War Factory going down. That looks very dark for FunGe. For Overlords coming in on the left. That Helix is big danger here for FunGe, and I think that's Gatling. Yep, that's a Gatling, but with no Gatling turret upgrade, chain gun upgrade I mean, and these Overlords just being destroyed there by the power of Prince Kassad. And I think that game goes to Kassad for superior play with big map control, early Helix, not early but earlier Helix, and yeah, third supply now, or fourth supply. 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth supply. Barracks going up there. He also has the oil refinery under his control, a thing which his opponents doesn't have. So Kassad can pump out tanks and planes more quickly and more effectively because cheaper. Gatling tank coming in, sneaking in here on the airfield, but surrendering. FunGe surrendered, and that means first point goes to our Prince Kassad for really superior nuke play, but FunGe also did a very good job, so props to him. To have a quick look at the tournament, we have $50 donated by Laikizi, and this is sponsored by himself for that tournament, so thank you very much Laikizi for donating $50 towards this awesome tournament. And yeah, round 1 best of 3. So Kassad in up ahead with 1 point, and he needs 1 more win to finish that best of 3 against FunGe. So without further ado, let's go to the next match. So for the second match we are looking at Blasted Lands from NMC again, and I apologize if the music cut out and now restarts here in the second match, and the knarching in the background is my chair, if knarching is even a word. So I'm not farting here, that's actually my chair. So here at Blasted Lands, in the second match, Kassad versus FunGe, or FunGe, whatever you want to call him, we have a stealth mirror for both players, and yeah, let's go into it. Blasted Lands, very interesting map by NMC. We have very depleted supply dock here on the right, and we have very depleted supply dock on the left, so not actually full 30k. And with saying very depleted, I mean not 30k, so you cannot say it's very depleted because that's wrong, of course. And we have an oil derrick here on both sides. We have oil in the middle and supply piles in each side, on each side. So we can see that FunGe is going for these terrorists, and we'll see that there are no cars to take. So yeah, terrorists just for the hello, say hello to workers. That's what the terrorists here are for. And by Prince Kassad we don't see any terrorists, but the usual 2 supply, 1 arms dealer, 1 barracks build, and forward tunnel. So very standard stuff. The terrorist now saying hello to his fellow worker friend, blowing him up, but worker sees it. Big reaction here by Kassad. Terrorist just standing there, chilling between the trees, not doing anything, and just blowing up there, not destroying the tunnel. I think he wanted to destroy the tunnel with forced attack, I mean. 2 RPGs going here into that building, and we have a little camp fight here. Not very much to see there, with the worker behind repairing that building. Not very entertaining to watch. Worker being dropped out there by the technical, tunnel is going up behind the protection of the oil derrick, and we can see that Kassad has a tunnel here up on the left and a tunnel up on the right, and for FunGe we see the same on the left and on the right. So yeah, red technical coming in here on the left. Not sure where the technical of Kassad went. I don't think he went to go for a suicide mission yet. Technical killing a lot of workers there, 3 in total, and now escaping 2 technicals of Kassad, chasing that thing. Terrorists could have been popped out to blow up the 2 technicals, but that didn't happen. Maybe because there's no technical inside. A second technical coming in, retreating now directly to the tunnel. And yeah, supply stash going up on the left by Kassad, and we have another tunnel going up for FunGe, and on the right we don't see anything but the tunnels. Technical killing that worker, but being picked off there by the garrison building. I don't think that was a worthy trade-off, because the worker will just pop out there and start building up that thing again. Terrorists blowing up that technical. Not the tunnel, not the oil derrick, and 3 more technicals coming in here by FunGe. Remember, FunGe is in the back, is behind with the counting, so he needs to win that match, otherwise he is out of the tournament. He now destroyed that oil. We can see that Kassad captured the oil derrick. FunGe is still standing right next to that oil, not capturing it yet. We have a few quad cannons there by Kassad, and a stealthy supply stash with workers capturing the securing these supplies. Worker now here out there, now building up that tunnel if he decides to do so. I think his fingers are hurting because he has no protection for his fingers. He also has no shoes, so not very worker friendly, this game here. And we have some aggression happening on the right, but Kassad is very well prepared. He has his fortification up against his enemy and just destroying him. That was brutal to watch. FunGe losing almost everything, and Kassad really going out very well out of this match, but losing 2 quads in the end. That was unnecessarily to lose these, but unfortunate. Can happen. To look at the cash, we can see that FunGe is sitting on 700 and has a bit of map control. Kassad sitting on 2300, building up his palace, and I think he is ahead with the money overall. Armstealer, a second one going up, and a palace, so FunGe is ahead with the tech big times. And now supply stage going up at the left, and on the right is already up, and on the right also for Kassad up, so both players now putting themselves on 4 supply stashes each, which means big cash, and both players have 1 oil derrick. Kassad building up their tunnel in the middle again. Worker just chilling here is saying hello to the machine gun of the tunnel now, and is going to be killed. Poor worker. Rest in peace. That worker also, rest in peace. Tunnel not finishing. So now we can see what we always see in a stealth mirror. We can see lots of tunnel and quad and maybe some buggy fights in the near future. That's why I don't like stealthy mirrors, because they always tend to be the same like that. But yeah. Oh, we see some big blockage here, some big blockade here on the tunnel. Quad's not going inside, and this would be a beautiful target for FunGe. Just run a demo bike inside, but that bike would not survive that attack. But something, a bomb truck, if it's not getting detected by the tunnel, would have been a beautiful hit. So we can see some quads coming in here on the middle, but oh, what's that? That's the tunnel, and that tunnel is not popping out anything because that would be death for Kassad. So tunnel is going to be picked off, and we can see a rebel coming in here to spot some enemy actions. FunGe now seeing the whole middle, and now seeing a lot of quads popping out, but I think FunGe is pretty equal in this fight, except for the tunnel there. Almost losing a buggy there. Lost all his quads there on the left. Kassad coming out of this with 2 quads left. Kassad actually sitting on 7,000, 8,000. Holy shit. I think he is banking his money to buy himself a nice, sweet home in Germany. Or maybe on Mallorca. To build a nice house there. I don't know. But now cash all gone. Cash all gone. No savings left. His bank would not appreciate that. Now some attacks here, and German Kell doing some sniping, running away. Nothing too special. More tunnels going up, and black markets going up, and a Scud Storm. So Kassad building up his Scud. And we can see more black markets for FunGe as well, but no Scud Storm for FunGe. So I think FunGe doesn't know what's coming to his match. So I think he will be very surprised to see that Scud Storm popping up. Oh, Worker dying there next to the tunnel. And we see 4 rocket buggies with rocket buggy upgrade now, with big power on rockets. We also have 4 rocket buggies for Kassad. I think the action is now going to be swifted to the left, if that's even a word, I don't know. And yeah, buggy versus buggy. And I think FunGe did a better job here with the buggy action. Normally 1 buggy is enough to destroy another buggy, so if you micro correctly you can destroy 4 buggies with 4 of your own buggies with 1 blow. The rebels still standing here, but not seeing anything except for 1 worker. Lots of rocket buggies here and only 4 for Kassad, but it all depends on how good you can micro your rocket buggies. Scud Storm now finished, and a second also going up, and FunGe should really place a beacon on that thing to be able to see that thing before it gets stealthed. Remember, stealthed Scud Storm, you cannot see that thing, and that's what we are going to see right now. FunGe didn't place a beacon, so yeah, there goes the Scud Storm, without ever seeing it again.
A warrior has fallen.
Okay, I think that the bunker fight is going to continue till the Scud Storm shoots. A 3rd Scud Storm is going up for Kassad now, and Command Center going up, so that looks all in favor for Kassad. And FunGe still trying to shoot himself through these tunnels. Angry Mob would be nice now. Angry Mob's really good in GLA mirrors, I think. But except we instead we see more buggies. We now see a Scud Storm for FunGe as well, but Kassad has this in his back. 2 Scud Storms now on the battlefield. We see 6,600 for FunGe, and I think he will build more Scud Storms now that he sees that Kassad is going for a Scud spam. There's the 2nd Scud Storm, so what I expected is coming true. A 3rd Scud Storm, but the problem is Kassad has way more money, and so he will be producing more units, and since FunGe doesn't have so many units, Kassad will just overrun him. It's only a matter of time till Kassad is going to end this match. By the way, I would like to add that I really like yellow GLA. I think that looks really awesome. Also, this map looks really awesome. I'm a big fan of this map. I think it was converted from another CNC game, or not converted but rebuilt. At least I heard that. And NMC maps really good work. So big shout out to NMC for creating such beautiful maps for our beloved game Command & Conquer General 0 Hour. 3 Scud Storms on the battlefield, and one Scud needs to be cancelled, so that puts FunGe behind, and I think these rocket buggies broke in. FunGe losing all of his rocket buggies, and I think this is going to be GG. FunGe is going to GG out of this game, I think, any second now. He's still tunneling up here in the middle, but this is not going to help him very much. A Toxin Tractor coming in there, but destroyed immediately. Gentool tries his luck. Scud Storm being destroyed, and Kassad beaconed that thing. Also placing numbers next to the beacon. I really like that play. Scud Storm on the left, finished with the one next to it. And yeah, FunGe on 8,000, and like I said, he's going to GG out. Kassad has a huge base, huge income, and huge own age on his side. Gentool is still running around here, but it's just playing with time. More black markets going up, and I think FunGe is now rebuilding his base on the middle. In the middle, I mean. And remember, this is the last game for FunGe, so if he loses that, he is out of the tournament. And therefore I can understand that he's still in this game. He wants to be kept in the tournament. He wants to continue to round 2. So let's see if he's able to do that. We know that, for example, Excal, Master of Comebacks, would come back out of this situation. So I think FunGe is not out of the game yet, but it looks very, very dark for him. We can now see that buses are in preparation. And FunGe again loses a lot of buggies, but Kassad as well. And it looks like FunGe is actually going to win that buggy match. But bad news for him is that Kassad still has a lot of money left and building lots of shit here. And Scud Storm also now shooting. I think he's going to shoot at this Scud Storm with his 2 Scud Storms in his arsenal. But let's see. Gentool also now by Kassad running around here. No Gentool brother to kill him. And like I expected, Kassad is saving up his Scud Storm to shoot that thing with both of his super weapons. With a big RPG blob here in the base of Kassad. And more black markets going up, but no more Scud Storms going up. So 3 it is for Prince Kassad. At number 3 he decided to say that that's enough for him to win that game. And very sad to see that both players stopped to build quads. So Kassad, as expected, is shooting at Scud Storm and 2 black markets. That is going to hurt a lot here in the base of FunGe. That means no more super weapon use for FunGe. The next Scud Storm is going to be denied 100%. Losing 2 more rocket buggies there, and FunGe on 900, Kassad on 5000. Just spamming these units. No angry mobs here. Maybe a forward barracks and pumping out these angry mobs would be cool. But both players decide to go for rocket buggies only. Still no bus here. And it's just a rocket buggy only match with Gentool in the back, sniping some rocket buggies from time to time. Also rebels still standing there. Next Scud Storm is ready to shoot, and I think Kassad is searching for the right target, and he's targeting the arms dealer, black market and the oil, which is a good decision, destroying that oil, cutting the supplies from the GLA. And I don't think that FunGe has a lot of black markets left. So that was actually a big hit here, destroying that oil. If he would destroy one oil for Kassad, I think he wouldn't feel that too much, since he has a lot of income right now. Also, these workers needs to be executed, because they are just standing there, doing nothing. They don't deserve any shoes, but they have shoes. Even with shoes, they're just standing. Look at that lazy worker, standing there with supplies in his hand, not delivering that, keeping all the supplies for himself. That worker really needs to be executed. That is a traitor, and you don't want to have a traitor in your ranks, especially if you are about to lose that match. But Red is moving to reclaim some of his lands, running directly into the tunnel. No units to intercept that. We have a sneak attack here in behind, so the rocket buggies need to retreat to secure the base. Battle buses coming out, and more black markets falling to the attacks of Kassad. These rocket buggies need to be careful. Going back into the tunnel, not losing a single one, crippling that bus. Some rocket buggies inside that tunnel of Kassad, crippling the next bus. So buses are stopped. 5 rocket buggies for Kassad are left against the 5 of FunGe. John Kell almost being killed by the tunnel, but only almost. And FunGe is keeping himself in the game pretty good. Didn't expect that. And 2 German Kells now here on one screen. Both German Kells are now going to hunt each other, and I think FunGe is going to snipe, or no, he is going to kill the German with just the buggies. So only 1 German Kell left on the battlefield again. There can only be 1. Another battle bus is being prepared here by Kassad. And more and more black markets on the battlefield popping up. Still no angry mobs. I would really like to see some angry mobs, because angry mobs are very good in the game, especially in EA games, as they are very angry on EA that EA fucked it up with Command and Conquer, and therefore you can have as many mobs, angry mobs, as you want, as they are very angry at their publishers. So, probably the last rocket buggy fight here between both players, both taking a big hit, especially Kassad. But the Scud Storms are ready to shoot again, and this time it's going to hit big times in FunGe base. He does not have a lot of black markets left. And I think the first one is going to hit this position, destroying these 2 arm sealers, cutting the production of FunGe. So let's see. Kassad is hitting these 3 black markets. Also a very good decision, and also that thing, and probably the palace will also go down. Or at least be put into the hole mode. So let's see, those 2 black markets are going to fall to that Scud. The palace is going to survive because to the fortified structures. That black market actually survived that. And another sneak attack here at the top right. FunGe does not see that, so pretty good place here by Kassad. And the battle bus is coming in. This is all what is left for FunGe, and that is going to be the GG for sure. These are the last rocket buggies.
A warrior has fallen.
And I think this is also the last black market for him, except for that one hole there. So FunGe now officially on 0 black markets left, and that means, oh, there's one black market left, 2 black markets left, so I need to correct myself.
A warrior has fallen.
Kassad now shooting on that palace, which is by the way not garrisoned, so no RPGs inside. And there's the GG. FunGe surrenders, and that means 2-0 for Prince Kassad, and that means Kassad proceeds to the next round and FunGe is out of the game. Okay, that was it for the first round between FunGe and Kassad. I hope you liked that replay casting. If you do, please let me know and keep it up with the watching. And thank you very much for watching. This is like always your cncHD. Stay tuned for more content. Like always. And see you on the next match. Bye bye.